Fans are excited to see the twists and turns in Season 2 of Rings of Power, but probably you want to learn more about the actors who play your favorite characters. Who's the special someone in Morfydd Clark's life?
So nice.
Which actor recently got separated from his spouse, and who had to be persuaded by his wife to join the series?
Come on!
Morfydd Clark is Galadriel. It's no secret that Rings of Power has always been quite a polarizing series. Among other things, viewers denounced the show's portrayal of Galadriel for not being lore accurate. But Morfydd isn't afraid of the fans' rage. She says that since it's a much younger version of the all-beloved character, she has a right to behave differently. The Swedish-born Welsh actress was glad to return to the role for Season 2.
Sounds so cheesy, but it was a bit like coming back to an old friend.
Now let's see what we know about Clark's personal life. It looks like the 35-year-old actress doesn't date anyone these days, but she does have a special friend in her life, her adorable toy poodle Bichon Cross Maddie. As a proud dog mom, Morfydd often posts him on Instagram, and fans are totally in love. And we're moving on to the main villain of the show. Charlie Vickers is Sauron. The Season 1 finale had quite a reveal about this guy. Share in the comments below if you expected Halbrand to be Sauron himself. Promoting Season 2, the 31-year-old Aussie actor could finally talk about his role openly. It's a bit of a trend to say that playing villains is quite a fun thing to do, and it's true, Charlie commented. He loves the complexity of his character.
I really enjoyed playing someone that is as brave as Sauron and kind of courageous and single-minded in pursuit of his goals.
And it was important for him to remember that Sauron does what he thinks is best for Middle-earth. Charlie is also a lucky man in real life because his family supports him 100%. Even as he went on the New York press tour, his wife, Georgie Olton, and their 16-month-old son joined him. Georgie is also an actress, and you can see her in the drama series North Shore. And what about another antagonist in the series? Sam Hazeldine as Adar. This actor took over the role from Joseph Mall, who played the character in Season 1. It wasn't hard for Sam to take the reins because he previously worked with Joseph and knows him well. And although the two actors look very different in real life, the character is instantly recognizable. From the moment he read the script, Sam was ready to play Adar.
Evil drew me to the character.
But at least one thing on the set was a huge challenge for Hazeldine. He had trouble learning the black speech. "It is hard on your throat and it is hard to remember," the actor commented. But he made it. You can tell that Sam is proud of his work on Rings of Power, because even his recent Instagram posts are nothing but photos and videos of Adar. The 52-year-old actor has had a splendid career. Sam has appeared in such huge projects as Peaky Blinders, The Sandman, and Rain Dogs. Time to talk about Robert Aramayo as Elrond. The actor admits that exploring the new side of his character in Season 2 was very interesting. Fans remember that Elrond is half human, and this time, we see this part of him more clearly.
And I get the chance this season to lean more into the humanity inside of him and the human elements of him. And
another thing that Robert liked in Season 2 was Elrond's changed relationship with Galadriel. And if you want to learn more about Robert's personal life, well, you're in no luck. The 31-year-old actor is extremely private and doesn't even have any social media accounts. It appears that he's focused on his career, which is certainly in bloom. Robert has already landed new roles, in the historical queer film Normal People, and in the biopic I Swear. We wish him all the luck on his path and move on to Benjamin Walker as Gil-galad. We see this character undergoing a shift from a peaceful king to a wartime general, and the actor liked portraying this change. But do you know what Walker loved the most in Season 2? That he got to curse in Elvish.
And a nice little nugget that I feel like sums up his character at this point is the Elvish word grach, which is an Elvish swear that means crap.
You could feel his frustration at that moment, right? Yet Gil-galad isn't the only role Walker plays in Rings of Power. Could you guess that he also voiced Damrod the Hill Troll? And according to the actor, it was a fun experience. However, there's at least one sad thing about Benjamin's life these days. In February, he and his second wife, actress Kaya Scodelario, announced their separation after 10 years together. You might have seen Kaya in the Netflix series Gentlemen by Guy Ritchie. The couple shares 2 kids and they continue to co-parent them. It's unclear what ended their marriage, but we're glad to know that they remained friends. Now, we'll talk about another elf from the series. Charles Edwards as Celebrimbor. In Season 1, he was a minor character, but this time, Celebrimbor comes to the front as the elf who forged the Rings of Power. Of course, the actor behind him loved being a bigger part of the series. Edwards also got close to Charlie Vickers, who plays Sauron. Both of them enjoyed spending so much time together on the set.
The real joy of the season came in the scenes that we were doing, and it was just a pleasure to go to work.
The 54-year-old is a brilliant actor whose career spans over 3 decades. You could see him in such modern classics as Downton Abbey and The Crown. But despite his active career, he somehow managed to keep his personal life away from the spotlight. And what about the next actor? Rory Kinnear as Tom Bombadil. Finally, we can see the portrayal of this fan-favorite character. For the actor, it wasn't an easy decision to agree to the role because he's never been too interested in the fantasy genre. He had other parts in the making, like Churchill himself in Guy Ritchie's The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. But his wife, actress Pandora Collin, persuaded Rory by saying that Tom was the best character in the saga. So he decided to read the chapters where he appeared, and thought that Bombadil was really interesting.
Yeah, I'm sort of digging into the quirky bonkeredness.
Share in the comments below what you think about Kinnear's portrayal of Bombadil. And we'll talk about his personal life. We've already mentioned his wife, Pandora. And she's also an actress you could see in HBO's Chernobyl series. Rory and Pandora have 2 children together, son Riley and daughter Hope. Now, are you ready to discuss Bombadil's main scene partner in Rings of Power? Daniel Wayman as the stranger. Or should we say, Gandalf? Well, he probably is, although his name hasn't been 100% confirmed yet. Interestingly, when Wayman landed the role of the stranger, he had no idea about his identity. The actor had to find out about his journey as they were filming, so the revelation came as a surprise. He didn't even know he was playing a wizard until the end. In Season 2, Daniel loved that his character got much more talkative.
Every minute of it is fantastic for me.
When it comes to Wayman's personal life, it's just as mysterious as the stranger's past. The 47-year-old actor has managed to maintain a low-key lifestyle and doesn't reveal anything about himself. So let's respect his privacy and move on to Markella Kavenagh as Nori. Similarly to all other characters of the series, this young Harfoot has changed in Season 2.
She's a lot more mature than she was in the first season. I feel like her kind of naive sense of self is dissipated a little more.
But Nori is still Nori, a playful and joyful youngling, and we love her for that, right? And Markella loves portraying her partly because of the freedom to create the character. After all, Nori isn't in the lore, so she can be anyone the showrunner and the actress want her to be. We're yet to see how she develops further in the series. And what about the actress behind her? Judging by the number of cool photo shoots on her Instagram, the 24-year-old Australian actress might also be a model. Markella focuses on her career these days, and we're yet to see more of her talent in the future. For example, she was recently cast in the upcoming adaptation of the popular video game Watch Dogs. And what about another mysterious character from the 2nd season? Kieran Hines as the Dark Wizard. Even before the new episode started coming out, there's been a lot of speculation about him. Some fans say he's the Witch King, aka Lord of the Nazgul and Sauron's right hand. But the most popular theory is that he's Saruman himself. The Dark Wizard is extremely powerful, and some of his physical features remind Christopher Lee's character. However, his path doesn't entirely fit Saruman's story. And who do you think the Dark Wizard is? While you're reflecting on the answer, let's talk about the actor who plays him. 71-year-old Kieran Hines has been acting for almost 5 decades. His roles span from Harry Potter and Game of Thrones to Amazing Grace and Belfast. And his personal life is also all set. Kieran has been married to the French-Vietnamese actress Hélène Pattereau for 37 years. They have a daughter, Morfydd Hines, who followed in her parents' footsteps. You could see her in the miniseries Normal People and the horror movie Hellraiser. What a talented family. How do you feel about the 2nd season of Rings of Power? Share in the comments below if you like it so far, and then watch our other videos about the show.